Time to bring the bass back.
Mix is the beat of our culture. Your music.
I thank God for the opportunity to make music and for that music to be on a platform for people to come out and love.
Your stories.
It's gold for the Philippines.
The next generation of creators, artists, and filmmakers.
We bring you the latest and greatest impacting people from our community.
Spotlighting inspiring content from Generation Mix.
It's just a true honor to be able to do this, especially with all the great Filipino talent here.
Discover fresh artists first from around the world. Uniquely Filipino.
Step back three. He has got that.
Mix is the beat of our culture.
Hey guys, it's Sam with 2M's and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. Today I'm joined by a very special guest. Everybody please welcome Eric No.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Sam with 2M's.
Yes.
I like that. Sam with 2M's.
Thank
I'm
you.
Eric with 1C.
I love that. I love that too. Very relatable.
Yeah. Sometimes people are you Eric with a K or a C? And I'm like, I don't think I know an Eric with a K.
Yeah, or a C and a K. I think.
Ooh, that is very unique.
Right?
Yeah, I just like mine. Very simple, just 1C.
Yeah, it just, rolls off the tongue, like Prince Eric.
Yes, Prince Eric.
But I'm so excited to have you on MYXclusive for today. Eric, thanks for joining us. I've been a fan of your music and Tebok Show for like the longest time.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
Really excited. And with the new season of Tebok Show, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
By the way, I noticed that you do a mindset check-in at every start. So let's do just that.
Okay, let's do it.
I'm not coming for your gig, don't worry. But
You can come. Just come for it. It's all good.
But how are you feeling today? Like, are you particularly grateful for anything today?
I am feeling good. I'm energized. I'm grateful to be in Manila. I haven't been in Manila in 3 years.
Oh my God, that long.
Right? Almost 3 years. So I'm really excited to be back, and it just feels good to be on tour. So I'm really grateful for that and my fans, and feeling good.
That's good. I mean, I can imagine, especially with the busyness of tour, it can get, a little bit stressful, a little bit busy, but to be grateful despite everything, I think,
Exactly.
it's the best thing ever. And you're back in Manila, finally, after 3 years, reunited with everybody. And you just recently wrapped up North America and Europe, too, for the tour. So what was that like, that whole experience?
Look, I've been on tour since January. It is now November. So I'll say this, it's a double-edged sword. I love performing, I love touring, I love seeing my fans. It's at a point where it's like, wow, every time I think I'm done, we're going at it again.
That's life.
Because, we did North America, we did Europe, we did Hawaii, Australia, New Zealand, now we're in Asia. But then I have to put it in perspective but my favorite thing to do is to perform. And to have it kind of dispersed throughout the year. I go on tour, I go do something else. I go on tour, I go do something else. It allows me to continue to do what I love on a regular basis. So again, I'm very grateful. And it's just fun. I think we're doing 60 to 70 shows this year, which is
insane.
A lot.
Yeah.
So
wow.
It's a lot, but hey, I'm very grateful.
Yes, I there we go again with being grateful. I think that's always very important. Despite everything, like the busyness and all the being overwhelmed and all of that. I think it's amazing that you're still able to keep that attitude despite everything. But I know you've been on. This is not your first tour ever. I mean, you've been on tour many times before. Yeah. But were there new things about this tour? Like, what was this tour different, or how was it different?
I think the coolest thing is that I have a full band with me, and I don't think there are a lot of particularly artists that are out of K-pop that can travel with a live band. So I have a full band, I have dancers, we have our own lighting rig. It's like a full different experience, and so I think that's what's really fun. It's what makes a live show feel really alive. Yeah. And so it's a show that my team and I were very proud of. We love to do every night, and I think for people who have never seen me before, or even for people who've seen me before, it's a very new experience. So it's a lot of fun. And then we just hit a lot of cities that we've never been to this time. In Europe, we did like Sweden. We sold out thousands of people in Sweden. We did like Scotland. We did Hawaii, New Zealand. So a lot of new places with a new album, newly independent, new band, a lot of first times actually, despite being on tour for I don't know how many times.
Yeah. Wow, a lot of new things. I think that's amazing, especially since, you know, we've been all waiting for this moment for so long, and finally this tour is an amazing tour too. And There and Back Again is, I feel like, an album that you really have to hear live to also really kind of feel. It's just an amazing, with a live band, I think adds extra spice.
Look, I wish I could put out just like a live band performance album of it, because it feels so different. Like, you know, the opening song in the set is Any Other Way, and the recorded version seems very kind of laid back and whimsical, but when we do it live with the lighting, it feels like a crazy rock song. And it's, you know, we paid a lot of attention to even how do we design the lighting so it feels whimsical and looks whimsical, but it sounds really powerful. So it's a lot of fun.
But you've been, you know, up to a lot of things these days too. I saw recently too on Instagram you met John Legend. What was that like? What is that like, meeting John Legend? Like,
it was cool. I mean, I was doing I can't share what it was. It was a top secret project. But we met, and I told him, you know, I was like, hey, big fan. Kind of similar in terms of our career and how we got here, and I just kind of shared how much his music and career has influenced mine. And so it was a really cool moment. It was like a full circle moment, and he was just a really nice guy. So
I love that for you. Great part of your character arc this year.
Thank you. Yeah, really, it's a full character development this year.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. It made it to the gram, so I feel like it was a big part.
Yeah.
But also, I think another huge part is you're going to be making your debut acting project too very soon. So how has that been? Like, can you imagine like this is something that you're doing?
Ooh, I mean, I'm still nervous about it. We already filmed it. We already shot it. It's in post-production, so they're now, you know, mixing it, coloring it, making it sound good and look good. But I auditioned for it while I was on tour.
Wow.
I got the call, I think, when I was in Vancouver, and they're like, you need to read for this, you need to audition. And I was like, I just did, and I think I did like 8 shows in 10 or 11 days, so I was exhausted. I thought I was losing my voice. And they're like, you need to read this. So I stayed up one night till like 4 to 5 a.m. reading the script, delirious. And I was like, okay, I'll try it out. And we shot it, I don't remember if it was on a bus or it was in a hotel room in like Nebraska or South Dakota, like the most random place.
Yeah.
And so we sent it, and then I got it, which was kind of crazy. There were a couple other rounds after that, but I ended up getting it, and it was a very intense movie, very intense role, very difficult to do, but we did it, and I hope that my performance is good. I don't know. I'm a first-time actor, so I'm very nervous about it. I'll just say that.
I was so excited when I read the article of it being like a psychological thriller. I was like, wow, what an acting debut for Eric Nam.
It's not. Thank you. It's not an easy role for a first role, but I'm very thankful and glad that I was able to try it.
I mean, we believe in you. Obviously, it's going to be amazing.
Thank you.
We're going to manifest it, and that's another thing to add to your many talents as a person. Before we let you go, do you have a message to all of your Filipino fans?
Well, thank you guys for having me. Thank you for such a great interview. By the time this episode's out, you're gonna have missed the show. But, you know, hopefully we can do a show again sometime soon, and I hope that you guys can come and see it. And if you haven't done so, even if you're not a major fan of mine, that's fine. Just check out my music. Hopefully there's something on there that resonates with you, that speaks to you and makes you feel good or feel seen or heard. And beyond everything else, be happy, be healthy, and know that you're loved. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon. I love you guys. Mahal kita. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
There, he just did the extra for me. But thank you, everybody, for joining us here on MYXclusive with Eric Nam. Thank you.
Thank you.